Just 4 short years ago, at an event held at the CMAX Cinema, Council launched its Living City Master Plan. The Master Plan was a culmination of a 30-year vision and years of planning and community engagement. Through a lot of hard work and at times dogged determination, we're here today to celebrate the opening of this magnificent building and the surrounding area, incorporating Providore Place Food Pavilion, the multi-level CBD car park, Market Square, and the soon-to-be-open Paranapple Arts Centre, which will be the new home of the former Devonport Regional Gallery, a new visitor information centre, and the refurbished town hall. All of the aforementioned make up stage 1 of Living City. From a council management perspective, I would like to acknowledge upfront the unwavering commitment of the Aldermen to the project and applaud their intestinal fortitude in pursuing the Living City dream. Without this commitment, we would not be here today. Devonport would still be contemplating its future like it had been doing for the previous 30 years. Paranapple is the local Indigenous name for that part of the Mersey River which flows through Devonport, and it is fitting that I now invite Dave Goff and members of the Six Rivers Aboriginal Corporation to provide the official welcome to country.
Can we all clap?
On behalf of the Council, I thank you for coming on this morning to this significant event in the city's history, the opening of the first stage of the Living City project, which includes the magnificent Paranapple Centre. This is certainly an important milestone in the history of our city, and it's indeed an honour to be the acting mayor at this time. I'd like to start by thanking the state and federal governments for their financial support of this project. Without such support, it's difficult to believe that this project would have come to fruition. I'd like also to thank Council's development managers, the P&I Group, Lyons Architects, who headed the design process and developed a contemporary design, which importantly does not look out of place with the heritage buildings that it nestles beside and the existing streetscape. Our chosen builder, local firm Fairbrother, also deserve credit for completing the project on time and, more importantly, on budget. This is stage 1 of the Living City project, which includes the multi-level car park, Providore Place, which will soon become home to enticing eateries, including a restaurant to be operated by well-known local foodie Ben Milgren, as well as a distillery, film studio and a dedicated food training centre. All of this will be surrounding the beautiful Market Square. The Paranapple Centre itself houses the library, Service Tasmania, the Online Access Centre, council offices, which I will point out only take up 18% of the available floor space, and this beautiful convention centre. The Paranapple Convention Centre, where we sit today, can seat up to 800 people, and from all reports is already being looked at to host a variety of events which will bring many new visitors to our city. At the beginning of next month, the Devonport Art Gallery, Visitor Information Centre and the former Devonport Entertainment Centre will complete their relocation on the adjoining site. This refurbished building will be known as the Paranapple Arts Centre and will complete the precinct. Living City Stage 1 has not happened overnight. It's the result of endless hours of work by many people. In fact, the concept dates back to 2009 when it became clear during discussions on a new strategic plan for the city that the community was looking for change. By 2012, a broad direction began to emerge, with the city seeing itself as a retail and service hub for the Northwest, focusing on the tourism sector, and Council truly began to share its Living City vision with the community in 2013 under the broad tagline of Reviving the Heart, Changing the Region. Of course, it's fair to say that not everyone within the community came on board with the Council's vision, which is not unusual for such a huge change. However, I must say that I've been overwhelmed by the number of positive comments I've been hearing from residents lately, particularly since I've had an opportunity to become familiar with the building and the facilities it offers. I'd also like to turn the page. It was very evident a couple of weeks before the centre officially opened for trade that more than 4,000 people took the chance to get a sneak peek. And I saw them changing their minds, coming in and going out. Since officially opening on the 3rd of September, the positive comments have continued to grow, and it's clear many who were sceptical about the project have now had a significant change of heart. Of course, some remain to be convinced that Council's made a wise decision, but hopefully over time they will also begin to see the benefits of what Council's sought to achieve. The benefits offered by Stage 1 don't only extend to the new buildings, but also the employment opportunities that it's generated for local tradespeople. As an example, more than 60 apprentices have worked on this project, be that either on-site or off-site. That's a significant boost to the community, and the skills gained by these people will continue to benefit the entire region for decades to come. Importantly, it must be remembered that Stage 1 is not the end of the Living City vision, with attention now turning to Stage 2, which is the waterfront precinct. The waterfront precinct will feature a hotel, residential apartments, the Riverside Park, and potentially a marina. By developing the waterfront precinct, the connection from the cultural and civic heart of Devonport to the Mersey River and Bass Strait will be realised, opening the city up to the waterfront, which has been a long-held community desire. Concept plans for the precinct were released for community consultation between December 2016 and February 2017 and reflect the area bounded by Rook Street, Bess Street, Muscle Rock and the river. The precinct will connect the city to the water with attractive public space featuring a native Tasmanian garden, an amphitheatre, a nature-based play area, light and water features, along with an expansive viewing platform stretching from the CBD over Formby Road, the rail line and out onto the edge of the river, providing a spectacular opportunity to view the Spirit of Tasmania ferries. The land for the hotel has been freed up by the imminent relocation of the department store Harris Scarf to the Council's former temporary offices at 17 Fenton Way. And that's the beginning of work on the retail precinct, which was proposed as part of this whole project. But it would be wrong to think that Council's strategy is confined to the northern end of Rook Street and its surrounds. The vision we've been seeking to deliver is much broader than that, and has been actively geared towards also creating and promoting business opportunities in southern Rook Street. Council's already developed a new car park and last year was able to facilitate the establishment of Taswater's new northwest headquarters in that precinct. Work on a $1 million Southern Rook Street renewal project will begin in earnest in January. It involves the full renewal and upgrade of streetscaping in Rook Street between Steele and Stewart Street. When that project is completed, it is expected there will be an increase in parking spaces in the area by almost 50%, while at the same time maintaining the existing two-way traffic flow. Other features of that project include wider footpaths constructed with exposed aggregate concrete and stone pavers, additional trees and planting, a raised intersection at King Street to slow traffic and provide safer crossing points, and new street furniture. As you can see, Stage 1 is just the very beginning of this exciting project, a project which the Council believes comes at a time of great potential and opportunity for the region, not the least of which are the two new Spirits of Tasmania, which will soon be based in the Mersey River with a capacity 30% greater than the current vessels. I take this opportunity to thank Aldermen past and present who have actively pursued the Living City vision and have remained committed to offering a new direction for the city we all love so dearly. I also want to acknowledge the work of council staff who have assiduously pursued this project over a period of years. There are challenges which lie ahead undoubtedly, but I'm sure I speak for all council, past, present and future, when I say that we are looking forward to those challenges, and I thank you.
Now back to today's formalities. It's my pleasure to once again invite the Premier, Deputy Premier, Senator Colbeck, Senator Martin to come back to the stage and join with the Acting Mayor Rockcliffe to jointly unveil the Paranacle Centre commemorative plaque.
Doesn't even take a hammer, you know. What are we going to do? We've got no idea how we're
Grab
going
a
to do it.
test